Hey, word warriors. Tired of forgetting vocabulary right after you learn it? What if I told you there's a fun, brain-friendly hack to lock 150 tricky words into your memory without boring? In this video, we're flipping traditional learning upside down. Here's the game plan. First, we'll hit you with a catchy song packed with all 150 words. Yes, a real song. Then, we'll break down every word's meaning with simple examples. Finally, we'll replay the song so you can feel how much you've already learned. By the end, words like aristocracy, bracing, and bleary will stick to your brain like glue. No cramming required. Ready to turn vocabulary grind into a melody-filled adventure? Let's jump in. Sing along now, and watch how these words come alive after we explain them.
With plaintive eyes, billows of dismay in inclement skies. Grudges curdle, pangs arise. Sage advice, but pithy and wise. Portly pandemonium, spindly disguise. Meticulous plumage, oh what a surprise. Strapping lad willy-nilly tries. Omnibus to juncture where riveting lies. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade. Elusive pallor, fleeting charade. Dubious quacks, distinguished crusade. Cursory glances in ruddy cascade. Tintinnabulation, bell serenade. Recalcitrant words now sodden and swayed. Sing loud, adamant, don't be mystified. This cacophony of terms is your guide. A philosophical wizened sage corrals burly beasts in a dense thicket's cage. Oily officious parasol stage, bamboozled by precipice rage. Grub in the bureau, conspiratorial page. Ceaseless exertion, prudent and sage. Tremulous heart in antiquity's age. Congenial conundrum, turn the next page. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade. Facade of aristocracy, grueling strife. Mercenary pastimes cut like a knife. Bracing expectation, tentative life. Late in contemplation, cuts through the night. Unseemly florid guise in the light. Handily undertake the gruff eagle's flight. Bleary eyes meet flowery sight. Soothsayer hums as stars ignite. Notorious claptraps, outlandish tales. Steadfast obelisks where wraith like light pales. Scant fictual superstitious trails. Momentous calisthenic strength never fails. Agnostic understudies, meditate it fails. Disdain for bolder dash, truth prevails. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade. Briny remorse in ill-conceived charade. Obstinate divan where livid thoughts fade. Solicit stagecraft, insensible brigade. Principle squander, reproachful tirade. Recalcitrant words now placidly laid. Sing loud, adamant, let memory cascade. This word carnival's a riveting crusade. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. All learned figure can't be beat. Choral croquet, skittish retreat. Eminent joy to the rhythms complete.
So, let's start with the very first part, verse 1. It says, a governess with plaintive eyes. Okay, first word, governess. Has anyone heard that word before? It's like a nanny, but usually for kids who live in a big house. A governess teaches them and takes care of them. Now, the next word is plaintive. Plaintive means sad, like they're expressing sorrow. So, a governess with plaintive eyes just means a female teacher or caretaker who looks sad. Next line. Billows of dismay in inclement skies. Billows are like big waves, but not in the ocean here. It means large amounts or a swelling mass of something. Dismay means feeling worried, disappointed, or upset. Inclement is a fancy word for bad weather, like stormy, rainy, or cold. So, this line is painting a picture of a lot of sadness or worry under a gloomy, stormy sky. Moving on, grudges curdle, pangs arise. Grudges are those angry or resentful feelings you hold onto after someone has upset you. Curdle usually refers to milk going bad and becoming thick and lumpy. Here, it's used to say that those grudges are becoming stronger and more unpleasant. Pangs are sudden sharp pains, either physical or emotional. So, this line means bad feelings are getting worse, and they're causing pain. Next up, sage advice, but pithy and wise. Sage means wise, like someone who has a lot of experience and good judgment. Advice is when you tell someone what you think they should do. Pithy means short and to the point, but still full of meaning. So, this line is saying that someone is giving wise advice, and it's not long and boring, but short, clever, and helpful. Here we go. Portly pandemonium, spindly disguise. Portly means a bit fat or stout. Pandemonium is when everything is chaotic and noisy, a complete mess. Spindly means tall and thin, maybe even a bit weak-looking. Disguise is when someone tries to change their appearance to hide who they are. This line is a bit funny. It's like saying there's a fat, noisy chaos that's trying to hide behind a thin appearance. Let's keep going. Meticulous plumage. Oh, what a surprise. Meticulous means very careful and paying attention to every little detail. Plumage refers to a bird's feathers, especially when they are colorful and showy. So, meticulous plumage means very carefully arranged and beautiful feathers. The "oh, what a surprise" part just adds a bit of wonder to this careful appearance. Almost at the end of the first verse. Strapping lad, willy-nilly tries. Strapping means tall, strong, and healthy-looking, usually used for a young man or boy. Lad is just another word for a boy or young man. Willy-nilly means whether he wants to or not, or in a haphazard way, without much planning. So, this line is about a strong young boy who tries something, maybe even if he's not sure how or if he wants to. And the last line of verse 1, omnibus to juncture, where riveting lies. Omnibus is an old-fashioned word for a bus, a vehicle that carries many people. Juncture means a point in time or a place where things join. Riveting means completely fascinating, something that holds your attention. So, this line suggests a journey on a bus to a place or time where something really interesting is waiting. Okay, take a deep breath. That was verse 1. Now we have the chorus, which is like the main part of the song that repeats. It says, "Oh brain, soak up this robust parade." Robust means strong and healthy, full of energy. Parade is like a procession of people or things moving along. So, this line is telling your brain to really take in and understand this strong and lively display of words. Next line, elusive pallor, fleeting charade. Elusive means difficult to find, catch, or understand. Pallor means paleness, especially of the face, often suggesting illness or fear. Fleeting means lasting only for a short time. Charade is an act or pretense, something that seems real but isn't. So, this line talks about a pale appearance that's hard to grasp and is just a temporary show. Moving on, dubious quacks, distinguished crusade. Dubious means doubtful or suspicious. Quacks are people who pretend to have medical skills but don't, or anyone who falsely claims to have knowledge or ability. Distinguished means respected and admired for their excellence. Crusade is a determined and vigorous campaign to achieve something, often something morally good. So, this line is about people who might be fakes, but there's also a respected and important effort happening. Next up, cursory glances in ruddy cascade. Cursory means quick and not thorough or detailed. Glances are quick looks. Ruddy means having a healthy red color, often in the face. Cascade means something falling or flowing rapidly in succession, like a waterfall. So, this line paints a picture of quick looks happening in a lively, perhaps blushing, way. Here we go. Tintinnabulation, bell's serenade. Tintinnabulation is a fancy word that means the ringing or tinkling sound of bells. Serenade means to entertain with a vocal or instrumental performance, often as a compliment. So, this line is simply saying that the sound of bells is like a musical compliment. Let's keep going. Recalcitrant words, now sodden and swayed. Recalcitrant means stubbornly refusing to obey or comply. Sodden means saturated with water, soaked through. Swayed means moving gently from side to side. So, this line is about words that were once stubborn, but are now overwhelmed and moving softly. Almost there with the chorus. Sing loud, adamant, don't be mystified. Adamant means refusing to be persuaded or to change one's mind, very firm. Mystified means completely puzzled or confused. So, this line is encouraging you to be confident and not let these words confuse you. And the last line of the chorus, this cacophony of terms is your guide. Cacophony means a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Terms here refers to the words we're learning. So, this line is saying that even though there are a lot of new and maybe strange-sounding words, they will help you understand. That's the chorus. Now we're on to verse 2. A philosophical wizened sage. Philosophical means relating to the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. Basically, thinking deeply about big questions. Wizened means looking old and wrinkled, often with a wise appearance. So, this is like a very wise, old person who thinks deeply. Next line. Corrals burly beasts in a dense thicket's cage. Corrals means gathers together and confines, like putting animals in a pen. Burly means big and strong. Beasts are animals, often large or wild ones. Dense means thick and crowded. Thicket is a dense growth of bushes or trees. So, this line describes a wise person managing strong animals within a crowded, bushy cage. Moving on, oily officious parasol stage. Oily can mean literally covered in oil, but here it probably means smooth and perhaps a bit insincere. Officious means excessively eager to offer help or advice, often in a bossy or annoying way. Parasol is a type of umbrella used for protection from the sun. Stage is a raised platform where performances happen. So, this line paints a picture of a somewhat unpleasant, overly helpful person in a sunny setting. Next up, bamboozled by precipice rage. Bamboozled means fooled or tricked. Precipice is a very steep rock face or cliff. Rage is strong, uncontrolled anger. So, this line means someone was tricked or confused by the intense danger of a cliff. Here we go. Grub in the bureau, conspiratorial page. Grub can mean food, especially simple or rough food. Bureau is a chest of drawers, often with a mirror. Conspiratorial means suggesting a secret plot or agreement. Page here refers to a sheet of paper. So, this line suggests finding some secret information or food hidden in a dresser. Let's keep going. Ceaseless exertion, prudent and sage. Ceaseless means never stopping, continuous. Exertion means physical or mental effort. Prudent means acting with or showing care and thought for the future. Sage again means wise. So, this line describes someone who works hard without stopping, and they are wise and careful in their actions. Almost there with verse 2. Tremulous heart in antiquity's age. Tremulous means shaking or quivering slightly, often from fear or nervousness. Antiquity refers to the ancient past, especially before the Middle Ages. So, this line describes a heart that's beating fast or shaking in a very old time. And the last line of verse 2. Congenial conundrum. Turn the next page. Congenial means pleasant and friendly. Conundrum is a confusing and difficult problem or question. So, this line is saying that there's a friendly puzzle, and it's time to move on to the next part. Okay, another deep breath. We're halfway through. Now, we have verse 3. Facade of aristocracy, grueling strife. Facade means the front face of a building, but it can also mean an outward appearance that hides a less pleasant reality. Aristocracy refers to the highest class in certain societies, usually those holding hereditary titles or offices. Grueling means extremely tiring and demanding. Strife means angry or bitter disagreement over fundamental issues, conflict. So, this line is about an appearance of wealth and high social status that hides a difficult and bitter struggle. Next line, mercenary pastimes cut like a knife. Mercenary means primarily concerned with making money at the expense of ethics. Pastimes are activities done for pleasure and relaxation, hobbies. So, this line suggests that even the hobbies of someone are focused on making money and can be hurtful. Moving on, bracing expectation, tentative life. Bracing means invigorating or refreshing. Expectation is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. Tentative means not certain or fixed, provisional. So, this line describes a life that's lived with an exciting but uncertain outlook. Next up, laden contemplation cuts through the night. Laden means heavily loaded or weighed down. Contemplation means deep thought or reflection. So, this line suggests that serious and heavy thinking continues even through the night. Here we go. Unseemly florid guys in the light. Unseemly means not proper or appropriate. Florid means having a red or flush complexion, but it can also mean excessively ornate or flowery in style. Guise means an external form, appearance, or manner of presentation, typically concealing the true nature of something. So, this line is about an inappropriate or overly showy appearance that's visible in the daylight. Let's keep going. Handily undertake the gruff eagle's flight. Handily means easily and skillfully. Undertake means commit oneself to and begin a task or activity. Gruff means rough or harsh in manner or speech. Eagle is a large bird of prey. So, this line describes someone easily taking on the challenging task of an eagle's flight. Almost there with verse 3. Bleary eyes meet flowery sight. Bleary means of the eyes having a blurred or dim appearance. Flowery means covered with flowers or having a flowery pattern. Also, using elaborate or ornate language. So, this line is about tired eyes seeing something beautiful and colorful. And the last line of verse 3. Soothsayer hums as stars ignite. Soothsayer is a person who claims to be able to foresee the future. Hums means makes a low, steady, continuous sound. Ignite means to catch fire or start to burn. So, this line paints a picture of someone who predicts the future humming while stars begin to shine. Now we have the bridge, which is a bit different from the verses and chorus. Notorious claptrap, outlandish tales. Notorious means famous for being bad or negative. Claptrap means absurd or nonsensical talk or ideas. Outlandish means looking or sounding bizarre or unfamiliar. So, this line is about well-known nonsense and strange stories. Next line. Steadfast obelisks where wraith-like light pales. Steadfast means resolutely or dutifully firm and unwavering. Obelisks are tall, four-sided, tapering monuments ending in a pyramid. Wraith-like means resembling a ghost or phantom. Pales means becomes less bright or vivid. So, this line describes strong, unchanging monuments in a place where a faint, ghostly light is fading. Moving on. Scant victuals, superstitious trails. Scant means barely sufficient or adequate. Victuals is an old-fashioned word for food. Superstitious means having or showing a belief in superstitions, irrational beliefs. Trails are paths through a wild region. So, this line is about having very little food, while following paths based on superstitions. Next up, momentous calisthenics, strength never fails. Momentous means of great importance or significance, especially in its bearing on the future. Calisthenics are gymnastic exercises to achieve bodily fitness and grace of movement. So, this line is about very important physical exercises that always lead to strength. Here we go. Agnostic understudies, meditative veils. Agnostic means a person who believes that nothing is known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or of anything beyond material phenomena. Understudies are people who learn a role in order to be able to act as a replacement if the usual actor is ill or unavailable. Meditative means relating to or involving meditation, deep thought, or reflection. Veils are pieces of fine material worn by women to protect or conceal the face. So, this line describes people who are unsure about God, learning in the background, and perhaps hiding their thoughts. And the last line of the bridge, Disdain for balderdash, truth prevails. Disdain means the feeling that someone or something is unworthy of one's consideration or respect. Contempt. Balderdash is nonsense. Prevails means proves more powerful or widespread than opposing forces. Be victorious. So, this line is about rejecting nonsense because the truth will win in the end. We're almost done. Now, we have the final chorus plus epilogue, which is a bit longer. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade. We already know what this means. Briny remorse in ill-conceived charade. Briny means salty, like the sea. Remorse means deep regret or guilt for a wrong committed. Ill-conceived means badly planned or thought out. So, this line is about feeling salty tears of regret for a poorly planned act. Obstinate divan, where livid thoughts fade. Obstinate means stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or course of action. Divan is a long backless sofa or cushion seat, typically placed against a wall. Livid means furiously angry, but it can also mean having a dark bluish or purplish color, like a bruise. So, this line describes a stubborn couch where angry thoughts eventually disappear. Solicit stagecraft, insensible brigade. Solicit means to ask for or try to obtain something from someone. Stagecraft refers to the technical aspects of theatrical production, such as lighting, scenery, and sound. Insensible means unconscious or unresponsive, but here it might mean not aware or not understanding. Brigade is a large body of troops. So, this line is like asking for the skills of theater production from a group that doesn't quite understand. Principal squander, reproachful tirade. Principal here likely means the head of a school. Squander means waste something, especially money or time, in a reckless and foolish manner. Reproachful means expressing disapproval or disappointment. Tirade is a long, angry speech of criticism or accusation. So, this line is about the head of the school wasting resources and getting a scolding for it. Recalcitrant words, now placidly laid. We know recalcitrant means stubborn. Placidly means calmly and peacefully. Laid means put down or placed. So, this line is saying that the stubborn words are now calm and understood. Sing loud, adamant, let memory cascade. We know adamant means firm. Cascade here means to flow or fall rapidly in large quantities. So, this line is encouraging you to confidently remember all these words. This word carnival's a riveting crusade. We know riveting means fascinating and crusade means a determined effort. So, this whole process of learning these words is an exciting and important journey. Finally, the outro. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. This one's pretty simple, but it's important for the energy of the end. Clap your hands just means to hit your open hands together, usually to make a sound of applause or to show excitement. And stomp your feet means to bring your foot down heavily on the ground, also usually to make a loud sound, showing excitement or emphasis. So, this line is just telling you to physically show your enthusiasm and energy. Then it continues with, allotted vigor can't be beat. Allotted means given or assigned. Vigor means physical strength and good health, energy. So, this line is saying that the energy you've been given is the best. Choral croquet, skittish retreat. Choral means relating to a choir or chorus. Croquet is a long game played with mallets and balls. Skittish means easily scared or nervous. Retreat means to withdraw or go back. This line is a bit more imaginative. Maybe it's like a game where the singing is a bit hesitant or playful. Emanate joy till the rhythm's complete. Emanate means to issue or spread out from a source. So, this last line is telling you to spread joy until the song or our lesson is finished. And there you have it. We've gone through every single word. It might seem like a lot, but now you know what they all mean. You've survived the word carnival. Any questions? Now that you've mastered these 150 words, let's replay the song. This time, you'll hear the lyrics with fresh ears. You might even catch yourself singing Grueling Strife or Bleary Eyes like a pro. Turn up the volume, and let's celebrate your new vocabulary superpowers.
Madness with plaintive eyes, billows of dismay in inclement skies. Grudges curdle, pangs arise, sage advice, but pithy and wise. Portly pandemonium, spindly disguise, meticulous plumage, oh what a surprise. Strapping lad willy-nilly tries, omnibus to juncture where riveting lies. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade, elusive pallor, fleeting charade. Dubious quacks, distinguished crusade, cursory glances in ruddy cascade. Tintinnabulation, bell serenade, recalcitrant words now sodden and swayed. Sing loud, adamant, don't be mystified. This cacophony of terms is your guide. A philosophical wizened sage corrals burly beasts in a dense thicket's cage. Oily officious parasol stage, bamboozled by precipice rage. Grub in the bureau, conspiratorial page, ceaseless exertion, prudent and sage. Tremulous heart in antiquity's age, congenial conundrum, turn the next page. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade, facade of aristocracy, grueling strife, mercenary pastimes cut like a knife, bracing expectation, tentative life, laden contemplation cuts through the night. Unseemly florid guise in the light, handily undertake the gruff eagle's flight. Bleary eyes meet flowery sight, soothsayer hums as stars ignite. Notorious claptrap, outlandish tales, steadfast obelisks where rape like light pales. Scant victual, superstitious trails, momentous calisthenic strength never fails. Agnostic understudies, meditated veils, disdain for bolder dash, truth prevails. Oh brain, soak up this robust parade, briny remorse in ill-conceived charade. Obstinate divan where livid thoughts fade, solicit stagecraft, insensible brigade. Principal squander, reproachful tirade, recalcitrant words now placidly laid. Sing loud, adamant, let memory cascade. This word carnival's a riveting crusade. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, our learned figure can't be beat. Choral croquet, skittish retreat, eminent joy to the rhythms complete.
Boom. See how music plus explanation equals unstoppable learning? Drop a comment. Which word's meaning shocked you the most? Mercenary? Agnostic? Let's nerd out below. Smash subscribe if you're ready to learn smarter, not harder. And hit the bell so you never miss our next brain hack video. Stay curious, friends.